I always will. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in Las Vegas on this very exciting and joyous occasion to witness and celebrate the 20-year renewal of the vows for Eric and Michelle. Can you two believe it's been 20 years already?
No.
The blink of an eye, isn't it? Well, you know what? If you're back here at the altar of marriage, almost 20 years to the day, after 20 years and 2 children, Eric and Caitlin, then I can only assume that the love you share today must be a lot stronger than it was 20 years ago, right?
For sure.
Good answer. And by now you two figured out the winning secret, I'm sure, is you allow your love to grow stronger every single day. Never let your love be stronger today than it will be tomorrow. Does that make sense? All right, perfect. If you don't mind, Michelle, I'm going to borrow them, okay? And ask you and Eric, if you would, to turn and face each other. Hold hands and look deep into each other's eyes.
My 2 dog.
Take a little walk down memory lane together and think about that magical moment when you two met for the very first time. Do you remember that?
I do.
I do.
Look at how far you've come since then. Think of all the love and laughter you've shared, all the good times you've had together, the birth of your 2 children, and all of the feelings in your hearts that have brought you right back here 20 years later to the altar, pledging your eternal love and commitment to each other. Now, do you, Eric, take this woman, Michelle, whose hands you now hold, choosing her all over again to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
And you also promise, before myself and this witness, to continue to love her, honor her, comfort and keep her, and be all shook up for the rest of your life.
I do.
And Michelle, do you take this man Eric who stands before you now, choosing him once again to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
And you also promise before myself and this witness to continue to love him, honor him, comfort and keep him, and never ever have suspicious minds.
I do.
I'm going to ask you to look down at the rings that you're wearing. If you know something very special about those rings, they're perfect circles. And as we all know, circles have no end. Just as your love for each other and that beautiful journey you began 20 years ago also shall be without end. So Eric, as you hold on to Michelle's ring, I'm going to ask you to look her in the eyes, let your love overflow to her, and say, Michelle, with this ring,
Michelle, with this ring,
I promise all my love, baby.
I promise all my love, baby.
I promise all my life,
I promise all my life,
I will always be
I will always be
your hunka burning love.
your hunka burning love.
Perfect. Now, if you don't mind, Eric, I'm going to ask you to give her a hand where she's wearing that ring. Give it a gentle kiss and hold that for the camera, please. Perfect. And now, Michelle, if you do likewise, hold on to Eric's ring, look him in the eyes, let your love overflow to him, and say, Eric, with this ring,
Eric, with this ring,
I promise you all my love.
I promise you all my love.
I promise you all my life.
I promise you all my life.
I will never leave you
I will never leave you.
at the Heartbreak Hotel.
At the Heartbreak Hotel.
I will never leave you
I will never leave you.
at any hotel.
At any hotel.
I will love you forever.
I will love you forever.
And I'm thankful
And I am thankful
that you, Eric, and Caitlin are in my life.
that you, Eric, and Caitlin are in my life.
Perfect. Now, if you don't mind, give his hand a little kiss to Michelle and hold that for the camera, please. Now, I didn't ask you guys this earlier, so it's not a high-pressure deal, but do you guys have any personal words you want to say to each other? Something short and sweet. Thanks for 20 years.
Nothing that I love you more than anything in this world.
Perfect.
And I love you too.
That's good enough for me. I love it, guys. I'm going to return your bouquet back to you. The two of you keep holding on to each other nice and tight. I'm going to leave you two with just a few closing thoughts. In fact, you two should be giving us advice on marriage after keeping things going for 20 years. So just stay on that path you're on. Keep loving each other with everything you have. Trusting each other. Laughing and smiling, which I can tell is no problem for the two of you, especially when you're on vacation. And continue holding your children close. They're never going to get too big for that. And continue telling each other every single day, if you can, how much you still love and believe in each other. And you will continue to have a long, beautiful, prosperous marriage together. Can you do that?
Yes.
All right. With that said, then, by the power given to me here in the state of Nevada, it is now my honor and truly a privilege, after 20 years, to repronounce you now and forevermore husband And what? Eric, you may kiss your beautiful bride of 20 years. Congratulations, you two.